You ladies are gonna get sick of me today. I broke up the videos though in case you didn't want to watch them all in one shot. So I've got the bronzer, I've got the pressed powder, I've got my eyebrows done. So blush, we're gonna talk about blush. This is our Moodstruck Mineral Pressed Powder Blush. It comes in 5 colors. I have Sweet and I have Seductive. Seductive is a little bit of a burgundy color. It's hard for you to see that. There we go. Without the light reflecting on it. There we go. And then the Sweet is the lightest color. There is also like a orange, a reddish color. I use these two. I do have dark skin, so most of the time you would assume that I would be using the darker color. But you were supposed to actually pick your blush color based on the color of your lips. And that is not the color of my lips. I have super pink lips, so I actually use Sweet more often than not because it's pinker, and I find it just gives my cheeks a little bit more of a rosier, pinker finish and kind of brighter look. If I'm looking for a darker look, I'll use the Seductive. So there's nothing wrong with having more than one color of blush. And don't be scared of blush. You're not gonna look like I did on my 80s night photos if you do it correctly, and I'm gonna teach you how to do that. So you are gonna need a blush brush. Blush brush is an angled brush. This is a very versatile brush because I use it for my bronzer as well. So you're gonna wanna find the apples of your cheeks. So if you smile, these apples of your cheeks. So the bone for your cheeks go here. You, depending on the face, the shape of your face, can either put your blush directly on or you can put it underneath. Vero always told me that I should put it under my cheekbone, so that's where I've always put them. I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't really know if you're supposed to put it anywhere else. It works for me, so that's where I put it. So if you smile, here is your apple of your cheek. I take my blush brush right under it and I go upward in a circular motion towards my hairline. Our blush is very, very concentrated, so you do not need a lot of it. And as you can see, I've totally put too much of that on. So we're gonna do the other side. See, once you know where it is, you don't have to smile like a crazy person every time you do it. But that's just to show you guys what it is. So I've put a little bit too much blush on purpose. So I don't know if you can see. See, it's a little bit pink here, and it kind of shows that I'm wearing blush. So very simple, tone it down. If you've used too much blush and you're scared that it looks like you're going to an 80s party, then just go back and take your Touch pressed powder and just dab it. Just tone it down a little bit. So don't be scared of blush. Blush is your friend. It accentuates and highlights your cheekbones. So it creates a totally different look. So don't be scared for using blush. Try it out, and there's no mistake. If you make a mistake and you put too much on, you can always cover it up with more powder, and you can always wipe it off with your face. So just when you take your brush, because it's super concentrated, dab your brush. I always tap my brush on the counter upside down so that the color goes into the brush and it doesn't sit on the brush. And then just upward angle. See? So you can blend it out if you need to. You can leave it showing a little bit more if you want. Just don't use a lot because our blush is super, super pigmented. But don't let blush scare you. It is your friend. Thanks.